Well, I grew up in a family with music, a lot of music, especially opera. And I began to play violin when I was 4 years old, and then piano, but it was not very successful. When I was 11 years old, my parents put me in the conservatory in Geneva, in the kids' choir. And then I had this experience at the Grand Théâtre in Geneva, in Cavalleria Rusticana and Pagliacci. Something happened there. I really felt that I have a place there. It was very odd because my character is very just the opposite of being on stage. I'm quite shy, I never like to talk in public. My favorite moment when I was this 11 years old kid at the Grand Théâtre was the moment where the orchestra is tuning up, because this is a moment where you cannot go back. Then I stopped music for a few years and I tried my tenor voice when I was 17, 18. For me, enjoying singing came quite late. It came, maybe I was 27, 28, when I began to enjoy doing something that I was imagining. Because during all these years of studies, I was of course listening to all the great singers, and they were feeding my imagination, but yet in the reality when I was trying to sing, it was not that. So it was really a lot of frustration, a lot of waiting, a lot of do the exercise again. But I just made it and I waited. And especially the big roles, I feel every day that I'm very lucky. I get to sing, I get to be the soloist, I get to tell a story. And I am a lucky man having the chance to do a beautiful job. Difficult, demanding, frustrating sometimes. I think now it's paying off all the frustration of all these years where I had to wait, when I had to sing only one phrase on stage, 2 phrases on stage, wait. Now, finally, it's getting to the point where I can express myself. I can be the artist that was growing inside for these 10 years of studies. What I like about my profession is that I have the chance to travel all the time, to discover fantastic, beautiful cities, to meet people. Even today, opera has a huge power and a huge possibility to connect people together. Opera houses are still full. People love to see the same operas they already saw, already heard, but they want more. They want new productions. They want to hear new versions with the singers they never heard sing in it. What drives me today is never to be content with myself, is always pushing, always trying to get a higher level, always putting myself in danger in a good sense, vocally, technically, musically, whatever the performance is or whatever the opera is. Well, my first album is a great deal for me because it's, presenting myself to the audience. I'm very happy, I'm very excited to begin this new part of my career. It goes really far from the absolute joy, the naivety of the character to extreme despair. I mean, when you go from Nemorino in Elisir d'Amore to Werther, it's an adventure, but emotionally you have to let yourself go. The challenge for me to do this recording was to accept that it was going to be recorded forever and that I will have nothing to do after on it. Every aria that I sing is a suggestion, and I have to accept that it's the suggestion of what I can sing at that moment. And I was very lucky to have Emmanuel Villaume with me because he has a great experience of recording. For me, the choice of Emmanuel was clear and obvious because I felt so comfortable with him from the beginning. And he told me at some point you need to understand that you need to turn the page. You need to let it go. I also have to accept that more will come. I will make other suggestions, and maybe because it is the first one, it has such an importance and such a value for me. So for me, this first album was an occasion to bring a selection of what was part of my musical life before and also what is part of my future. So for me, it is a selection, a suggestion that I bring to the opera world, and I will see how it's received. But for me, it's just a simple offer, this is who I am today.